St. Kitts is one of 11 countries in the English-speaking Caribbean participating in the IFLE project, Integrate French as a Language of Exchanges. According to project manager for the education component of the IFLE project, Sabrina Lepoff, one of the main goals of IFLE is to promote integration for students and enable them to further their studies in French universities.
We have different objectives. For the education components, our main goal is to enable secondary school students to further their studies in French territories such as Guadeloupe or Martinique, or even mainland France, because the French universities are much less expensive than in the US or the UK or Canada. So we really want to promote some regional integration and French as a tool to further their studies.
She spoke of how the IFLE program works, noting that each student would have to complete an exam to qualify for acceptance.
They reach the CAPE level, they have the sufficient level to apply for the universities, but the only problem is that they don't speak French. And the universities require the DELF B2 exam, which corresponds to the advanced level of French. So we work with the Ministry of Education in those 11 countries to promote the DELF exam in Form 3 and then maybe Form 5 and at the CAPE level. So we start at the beginning, the A1 level, which is the beginner level, in Form 3. And we have asked the Ministry of Education to select some pilot schools in each country.
Lepoff said teachers are being trained to administer and mark the DELF exam in order to advance the IFLE project.
St. Kitts has joined us recently, but they have already done a lot. So we are currently training some teachers to become DELF examiners. So they are following a training which is for the whole week, and they learn how to correct the exam, and then they will receive a certificate which will be valid for 5 years. So they will be able to correct the exam and to, of course, help their students succeed.
The DELF program will be offered for the first time in July. It is expected that over 1,000 students across the region will be taking the exam at the same time. The IFLE project, Integrate French as a Language of Exchanges, was launched in May 2019 by the Alliance Française of St. Lucia.